Alright, this is day 2. It is Thursday now, February 26th. I'm just chilling outside. Uh, Nothing really has changed today. Look at the moon. But oh, there's a wasp. Oh, there's a wasp. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, this nigga's following me. Oh god. Bro, what's up with this wasp, bro? But oh yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's Thursday today. Uh, Nothing much has changed. I woke up. Today has been a better day. It's been a good day today. I just got done, walking my dogs. I just came home from that, walked them. Uh, you know, Overall, today's a good day. Um, my, you know, my motivation's up there. My mood is up there. I'm not really in a bad mood today. I'm never really in a bad mood, but I'm not down. I'm not feeling down today, which is good. Which I'm glad that I'm not feeling down. But yeah, so it is. Nothing. Like I said in the last video, I haven't done like nothing productive. Yes, yesterday I applied to 3 jobs. I applied to a few jobs, and hopefully those jobs respond and offer me a job, a chance. But that's out of my control, so I'm not really gonna stress about it. So yeah. What I did today, I mostly just stayed in bed, which is really terrible, but stayed in bed. I did a little things here and there. My family's going through a little crisis, and try to help around the house as much as I can to relieve some stress from you know my family members, which is the least I can do, right? So yeah, I'm really hoping I get this job. Bro, why is this wasp, bro? Oh my gosh. But yeah, just hoping to relieve some stress from my family, so they can focus on what's important. And yeah, what can I talk about today? But yeah, like I was saying, I woke up, I stretched, you know, I am gonna try to incorporate, just I'm not, you know, not using my phone as much in the morning. Maybe wait like an hour or two before I use it, and try not to scroll, TikTok or, Twitter or, social media as much. I don't want to, or I want to, stop, you know, messing up or frying my brain as much as I can. Uh, so yeah. But yeah, man. Other than that, today's a beautiful day. I'm grateful, that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that I'm still healthy. I'm healthy. I'm abled. I'm able-bodied. I can do a lot of things. There's nothing that really uh, prohibits me from doing daily tasks. So I'm happy about that. My mental health, I'd say, is pretty good today. And yeah, man, I'm just really trying to stay positive through this whole thing. Because like I said in the last video, I don't have a job, or I'm jobless, or I've been jobless for the last month and 2 or 3 weeks. So of course, with bills having to be paid, I'm a little stressed, or I'm a little in a hurry to get a job. But I'm trying not to stress as much, lower my cortisol, or I'm not trying to raise my cortisol by worrying and stressing over things that are out of my control. So I'm trying to stay calm and collected, and do what I can every single day to the best of my abilities. I know that the sun will rise once again. Opportunities will come. I will get a job sooner rather than later. And but right now, I saw this Bible phrase, or Bible scripture that said, we don't. I'm not trying to butcher it, but from what I remember, it's like we don't know if we're gonna be alive tomorrow. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. we don't know what's going to happen within the next hour even, so it's best to say, sorry, I really, my brain just froze there, but, if it's in the Lord's will, then it shall happen, so I'm really going to try to incorporate that, if it's in the Lord's will, I'll get a job sooner rather than later, if it's in the Lord's will. I am trying to, have, and, keep my faith, and this is really testing my faith. So I'm grateful for this, this is a test that I'm grateful for, because at the end of the day, it's going to just strengthen my relationship with the man above. So, that's a plus. That's always a plus, So yeah, this world is beautiful, man. That's why I'm trying to, explore it, go to the most beautiful places on this earth before I perish, because at the end of the day, we're all going to die. And I'm trying to live, I'm trying to, have experiences, which is what I think what we were brought here to do, spread the Lord's word and, experience things. I don't know if this goes against, biblical things, Jesus teachings, but I saw this person say, I don't know his name, but he said, we are the universe experiencing itself. So, so yeah, man, this life is beautiful. I'm grateful to have it. Being alive or being born is it's like we hit the jackpot, it's like we hit the lottery, it's like we won $1 billion. The chances of that are super slim. Very, very, very small chance of us being alive. So I'm grateful for that. I'm here for a reason. And, I'm trying to find that reason. I'm trying to find my purpose. Until then, I'm going to keep on looking. I'll try not to, get down or, get discouraged. But, we're humans. It happens. But, yeah, overall thankful. I'm going to keep on posting these videos like I said in my last video. Just to document my life and, because I know I'm heading to, good places to, I'm going to the top, I'm going to rise in society. I'm going to, keep on rising. And I'm really just trying to document it, because right now, at this very exact moment, there's not much that I have to my possession, but the things that I do have, I'm extremely grateful for, So I'm just trying to document this, document my life, leave a mark on this earth, a good one at that, So yeah, just documenting my life as it progresses. Like I said, I'm currently 22 years old. I'm young. I'm fairly young, and I want to see. And also, it's for me as well. So I can see how much I've grown over the past few years or months, and yeah. Other than that, hopefully you guys are having a great, amazing day. Maybe these videos aren't like extremely fun to watch. I don't expect 1 million views on these because, I understand that people have short attention spans, and there's nothing we can do about it, or there is, but people choose not to. So I understand that people may not want to sit through a 25-minute video every single day of a random person that they don't even know. And, and I get it. So whoever reaches this, I'm glad that you did. And, hope that life is going well for you. I hope it is. And, I'm not going to give advice because I'm the one that needs advice for real. I'm not going to give unsolicited advice, unless it comes from the heart. So right now, no advice for y'all, other than, stay lit, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. It's 9 minutes. Look at that. Just look at the moon. The world is a beautiful place, man. It's a beautiful place. There's a lot of places if it's in the Lord's will, I will, get to, experience and see with my own two eyes. One of the many places that I want to see is, I want to go to Japan. I want to go, visit Kyoto, visit Osaka, visit, Shibuya, visit Tokyo, visit Okinawa, visit all the places in Japan. Who knows? if it's in the Lord's will, I'll get a. My wife is, in Japanese. If it's in the Lord's will, that is. But yeah, I'm just gonna explore Japan in general. Um, what else do I want to explore? I want to visit national parks here in the United States. Like Yosemite Park. Maybe in Montana or in Washington State. Visit there. All that natural life. That makes sense. Maybe Sweden. Maybe go hitchhiking in Sweden. You know, I just want to go all over the place and gain as much experience as I can. See as much as I can. If the Lord is willing, I will do that. And yeah, man. What else can I talk about? Really, like I said, there's nothing really much going on in my life. Uh, yeah, but hopefully I get these job offers. Like I said, get these job offers. Start working. And I did also mention I want to, enroll in university. I really want to study in Japan for some reason. I want to study over there or study abroad. One of the two places that, have piqued my interest is, Mexico and Japan and maybe England, And, those are the three places that I would love to study abroad in, But the problem is funds. Where am I going to get funds from? Where am I going to get the money to study abroad, let alone study in the United States? I'm willing to go into debt at this point. Like I said, one of the degrees that I'm looking at currently is engineering. Engineering. That's one of the main ones. That's really the main one in my list to, do. I know for a fact that I can, get an engineering degree, and and get that. I just want to do as much as I can as I'm alive. I want to do many things. I want to be a man of many talents. And yeah. Other than that, I'm grateful for today. I'm not really gonna look into the future because we don't know what's gonna happen. All we have is today. All we have is the present moment, and I'm gonna try to live it to the fullest, even though I have nothing to do. Literally, I have nothing to do. Like I said, I got $50 in my account. $50 in my account. No car. No way to move really. Nothing to do. I'm stuck in my house all day really. But I'm grateful for that. At the end of the day, I'm still able-bodied. I can do anything. Right now, I'm really trying to just remove all the restrictions that I may have unconsciously put in my brain. All those negative beliefs of myself and what I can accomplish. Because I know at the end of the day, if I put 100% effort into what I do, I can accomplish anything in this life, and that's a fact. I got the power to do anything. I got the power to change my life completely. I got the power to do a complete 360, and I plan to do that. And but first comes God. He comes first. So may the Lord's will be done and not mine. May the Lord's will be done and not mine. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Sun's about to go down. It's about to get real dark over here. And, I'm curious, man. Whoever's watching this video, where are you from? Comment down below where you're from. It would be lovely to, get to connect with people around the world. That's something that, it sounds fun, to make friends around the world. Genuine friends or, people that aren't weird. First and foremost, people that aren't weird. But, I would love to, see or hear about other people's stories, their life experiences, where they live and this and that. So if you're seeing this video, I don't expect people to see this video, but if y'all do, comment down below where y'all from, and I would love to have a conversation with one of you guys. Just about life in general. Um, and yeah, man. 15 minutes into this video, man. It's not that long, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, man. I want to, to completely transform my life. I want to become the person that I know that I am destined to be. I want to be someone that the younger generation can look up at and be, inspired by me and by what I've done and how I've changed my life. I want to be a beacon of hope to the younger generation and to older generations too. Um, you know, I'm gonna be a prime example of, it doesn't matter where you come from in life, you can always accomplish anything in mind if you put in the work. So that's something that I, strive and I know I will accomplish. It won't be easy, but it will get accomplished. So yeah. I'm about to end the video right here, chat. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you don't want to, that's okay. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, amazing night, amazing week. If this is the last video you see, amazing life. If this is the last video you see. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I want to keep on posting these videos, like I said, daily. It doesn't matter what's going on in life. I'm going to make time, 20 minutes, 25 minutes of my life to, record and upload these videos, so yes, sir. Hope you guys, and if you guys are feeling down, if any of you guys are feeling down, feeling depressed, feeling like you're not enough, I promise you are loved. You deserve to be here. You have a reason to be here. You alone being here is a miracle. Do not forget that. Do not get discouraged by, by certain circumstances that may be in your life. And, keep on pushing, keep on going. The sun will rise again. The sun will come up again. It may take a while in your life, but it will come up again. So don't lose hope. Keep on fighting every single day without getting discouraged. And, reach out to me, reach out to people that, around you and your family. And yeah, man, you are worth it. You are loved. Do not forget that. If not by me, if not by your family, then by the Lord Jesus Christ. He loves you unconditionally no matter what you do. Yeah. Have a great day, guys, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, I'm pretty new at this YouTube stuff, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and, stay safe, fellas. Stay safe.